I've never been a massive Harry Potter fan. I think I've seen most of the films once. But the part when they're on the train station waiting to go to Hogwarts and they have to walk through the wall. And that sense of, in order to do the extraordinary or the thing beyond, you've got to be prepared to walk through the wall. Because if you don't, well, you just stay in the same station and wait for the next train, or, you're in the same city, basically. And so I've had moments like that have been very strong epiphanies. I read sometimes my PhD now and think that it's channeled to some extent. It came from somewhere that was always part of me. Um, and and yeah, I feel very, very, very grateful for those moments and those sort of points along the journey.
Mm. I'm very curious about the walls, and I would assume there were, although in Harry Potter, it's always the same train station. But somehow I have a feeling that you've been traveled through many destinations. And then there is also my curiosity about the system killing it, right? Could you share a little bit more? What is that? It seems like a trap, isn't it? And how is it to see it, and maybe also being alone in seeing it?
Mm. I mean, being alone and seeing it is a big thing. And, I have been fortunate at different points to have people who can see something also, even if they can't articulate it. But there's no question that it's lonely when you can see things that other people can't, especially if you're leading and you're also responsible for, holding or encouraging other people. It gets lonely and also tiring. I think one of the single biggest things is our concept of value and proving things. So we live in a world that so much is dependent on being able to justify why you need resources or the impact that you have made in order to be able to sort of continue on a journey, which in and of itself is fine, other than the logic by which those decisions are made fits a particular paradigm. It doesn't support life. It doesn't support human thriving. It supports a system which is very much about consumption and building things and making money and has been for a long time. And I've watched and been part of, particularly in the last 10 or 15 years, so many extraordinary people and initiatives who know this very well and who can talk about it, far more eloquently than I can from all sorts of different perspectives. And yet we still live in a world where we're somehow not able to seed things in a way where they can grow. And I think I have moved, and I'm not 100% sure about this yet. So I'm still in a space right now where I'm trying to not figure things out, but try and, I guess, settle into how can I make the biggest